Hey Heki, I just wanted to let you know, good luck, we're all counting on you. Finally, we have an equal match opponent for Heki. Now the hype is complete. I'm hype. In the last chapter we had a badass entrance and a hype build-up for the Quanrong. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, to be honest with you. This chapter serves us with a taste of the Quanrong's prowess and the everlasting hype that continues to build the next phase of hype for Carnage. I forgot to mention something from the last chapter review. The location of Ryo is very fitting and a giveaway of who Qin army is about to deal with. Is a perfect change-up since it would be unfair for Qin to be the only one that holds a mountain tribe unit on their side. The fact is that not only Yotanwa and her men have a challenging opposing fleet, but the intimidation they sense is staggering. If they are worried for something, you know this is some serious shit. The introduction to Quanrong is greatly addressed and left me believe their beastly aura. They're not even considered a Zhao army. It's more like an agreement that just happened to be on the soil of the Zhao kingdom. That would mean that the city is rightfully theirs and is only accompanied by Zhao. They have their own city, their own laws, and whoever steps on their land, they will be killed without any remorse. Savage. Now I get why they made a big deal about calling the city for reinforcement. It's like calling your next door neighbor, who is an asshole, but he's a trained soldier, so you're probably going to ask him to do some bodyguard. It's the opposite of Qin's treatment with their mountain tribe, since at least they have some respect and more connected with other kinds. The Quanrong is none but savage beasts. The small demo is brutal to say the least. Schumann and his men tried, but damn, they got slaughtered quick and badly. These beasts could even have their own horse to jump for more invasive and offensive maneuver. Poor Schumann though. It shocked the hell out of Yotanwa, and that alone is a very rare sight. The design and action left a terrifying image of what to expect in a full-scale battle. As if the tribe itself wasn't enough, we also got the 8th wonders of the world to appear. Rozo, the king. Seriously, he towers over everybody. Perhaps the biggest character in the series so far. And that's saying a lot. His presence already got me convinced that he could rip heads off with a single hand. Just a small tight squeeze on the face and boom, the head is gone. No logic requires. The conversation between him and Son Shuiju is enticing and compelling. Rozo was actually going to have his men to kill him after he finds out who is in charge. Not another thought. Like, what the hell, man? As for Son Shuiju, this guy is all chills and no reaction towards his approaching death. He's like, meh, throughout the entire conversation. Maybe he's accustomed to badass intro. Seriously, this does create a tense aura between the two. It doesn't only hype Rozo and his men further, it also makes Son Shuiju even more interesting out of everyone currently. I was stunned as everyone there when he begins to speak their tongue language. It's like, what the hell? What's intriguing is not only that language is Zhangnu. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Somebody help me with the language, please. But there is a distinct connection with him and them. It must be a hell of a backstory for him to become that way, which he disregarded. In due time, we will get more of his past because I want to know more about him and the family that he was raised under. As intimidating as Rozo is, Son Shuiju has a mighty Kintama to talk to him with words that sound more like a threat than beg. It all comes down to a lifetime supply of mutton. Yes, mutton. Son Shuiju's presence never wavered and won their support in the negotiation. It's no wonder why I am heavily invested in his character. It's an impressive showcase of their aura and why we should be hyped for the battle. The tension has increased tremendously and the characters are convincingly threatening. I really like the design of the Quanrong. These guys look menacing, vicious, and dare I say, awesome. The small action scene is brutal yet sad for how easy they got savaged. Don't worry guys, Heki will avenge you all. Rosa and Son Shiriju's conversation is intriguing and intimidating. These guys can leave for some chills just by talking. The hype is real guys. The hype is real. This is a setup chapter, but a really good one. It introduced more of the Quanrong, including the king, and they convinced me that they are no joke. Son Shiriju continues to impress with his hidden background, and no reaction expression leaves more mystery. I'm excited for the next chapter. Rosa wants to kill Yotamwa to gain the rightful title of the mountain tribe ruler. But that's one problem, buddy. You have to get to Heki first. I'm giving this chapter an 8. Seriously, I may need to take some class to know the language perfectly, or at least enough to read them precisely. Sorry for the most likely mispronunciation on the names. What are your thoughts of this chapter? Do you think Heki has a good chance to take Roso's head, or even Son Shiriju, or hell, maybe even both? He has a good chance. I believe in him. There is a good chance. Sure, you got the entire Quanrong, who is like way more savage than the mountain tribe we have, but hey, he could do it. I know he can. Right? And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.